So, Trailblazers, welcome back. Data trecută, Vincent, Lord Vincent Benoit, one of the 7 dark knights that exist inside of the Soul Crystal, that your friend Albert, also known as Renaud, wields, a intervenit și cumva peste Lubeo, peste intenția lui inițială și te-a dus inside of his own world or dominion, unde a discutat cu tine și ați avut cumva o discuție și ți-a povestit un pic ce înseamnă de fapt testele astea, ți-a explicat despre The Echo, acest blessing, acest spark al lui Orsa care există în o multitudine de entități, dar care necesită ceva special pentru a putea fi activat. Și această putere a Echo-ului te face de regulă foarte rezistent sau imun la possession stuff, enthrallment din partea la The Primals și îți dă o putere aparte. Ceea ce însă s-a activat pentru puțin timp când ai fost în lumea interioară a lui Lady Isolde, al lor Pelennor și ți-ai sumonat prietenii pentru a lupta împotriva lui Ego. Ai aflat că Lady Isolde era cea care prin puterea ei putea să-ți activeze your Echo și ironic, this power has now been transferred to Echo, to your Miqo'te Blue Mage friend.
Foarte ironic.
Foarte ironic. După ce ai avut discuția asta inside of your dreamscape sau dream state și fiecare dintre voi ați avut o viziune sau un vis, mai bine zi, de fapt nu fiecare, stai că Echo n-a dormit, respectiv Kerberos, care cumva a retrăit niște momente foarte dramatice din trecutul lui, renewing pactul, his bond with Zero, also known as the Crimson Queen, și care în sfârșit, după toate bătăliile, după tot ce a consumat în anii ăștia de când ai făcut prima oară pactul, când aveai 8 ani cu ea, a reușit să-și amintească în sfârșit cine a fost, cine este. Și da, are picioare. De asemenea, Orion sau Onio, ai avut și tu o viziune care de data asta a fost cumva, să zicem, ai fost călăuzit prin viziunea asta de a beautiful entity, da, păr negru și ochi violet and fair skinned, și o recunoști cumva că ai mai avut viziuni cu ea, deja e clar, e vorba despre Gracefield, the goddess of death and the divine flux. Fluxul ăsta energetic care ajută creaturile după ce mor să își găsească locul în univers sau să se renască. În viziunea asta ai avut o multitudine de alegeri, ai ales să urmezi pe ea într-o viziune în care prietenii tăi super puternici au luptat împotriva ta. De o parte era ea, Gracefield, și de partea cealaltă Shadowy Entity pe care nu ai putut să o recunoști. După noaptea asta v-ați trezit cu toții și ați început iarăși călătoria voastră spre Still Snow și ați fost întâmpinați în apropiere de Still Snow de Kyo, de acest, also known as Sparrow. Se pare că e un seeker care e atașat lui Renaud de mulți ani și care se pare că are abilitatea să facă invizibil și he's an information gatherer and runner inside of the Seeker Order. Cel care, un mesager, basically, care face legătura dintre cei cu care el e conectat. Ați aflat, pe urmă ați mers în Still Snow, v-ați întâlnit cu Old William, v-ați întâlnit cu The Madame, ați avut o conversație, în special Echo, în care a aflat despre Aiden și despre faptul că, într-adevăr, exista un Aiden inside of the Seeker Order, care avea de nickname Wolf și avea o mască de lup și de asemenea există un Aidan Ambrose care se pare că e one of the exarchs of the Archbishop himself, la fel ca și Ib. Posibil să fie aceeași persoană, posibil să nu. Nu are informația asta încă de Madame și still digging. V-ați făcut niște cumpărături, ați mâncat, v-ați odihnit un pic și ați aflat că nu sunteți wanted in Still Snow. Whatever happened that night, it seems that Lord Bastician s-a distrat. Și de-abia așteaptă să pună mâna iară pe voi să vă cheme la o nouă petrecere. Și cu această informație foarte importantă v-ați luat backpack-urile noi, gear-ul nou și v-ați pregătit să începeți călătoria voastră înspre Stregana, unde urmează să aibă loc un summit pe care Meteor l-a convocat și și-a chemat aliați din toate ordinele pe care el le știe, former allies and friends, în ideea de a crea a resistance force against the Empire, pentru a se asigura că ceea ce s-a întâmplat în data de 3 septembrie nu se va mai întâmpla niciodată. Și de aici o să continuăm. The curtain opens and the stage is yours, Trailblazers.
Night or daytime?
Momentan e zi. Stai că nu mi-arată. De ce nu mi-arată?
Să fie destul de dimineață, așa, teoretic, nu?
Așa.
Parcă așa am plecat. După ce s-a trezit Madame, am vorbit cu ea și am plecat.
Nu un pic.
Then early in the morning, I would fill the 3 flasks with the
Așa,
hot and cold.
vă zic acum, sunteți într-o duminică dimineața la ora 9 fără 8 minute. În data de 19 of Marfenot sau Leaf Fall. Adică 19 octombrie.
Și ora? Că te întreb.
Dimineața e 8:52. 8:52 dimineața. Ați plecat deja din Still Snow.
Bun, ce-au spus.
Tocmai ce ați plecat din Still Snow și sunteți v-ați început drumul spre Stregan.
Then I will concoct.
Ok?
Since I'm level 3, I have 3 vials. One. Resilience, nice.
Nu uita că de la level 5 îți evoluează.
Asta zic. La level 5 pot să fac 3, nu 2.
Nice. Ok.
Unless I'm mistaken. Cam atâta, nu? 3 concoction.
Free concoction.
Da. Deci aia înseamnă că ce ai acum? Un resilience?
Un flight.
Un flight?
Și un... Nu mă lasă. Has run out of designated attributes.
Știi de ce?
Pot 3.
Știi de ce? Pentru că tu poți de 2 ori... da... Stai. Let me check this.
Poți să dai cu zarul separat, cred, știi?
Sigur.
Nu folosești ca și 2 perfection-uri. Că ai apăsat de 2 ori pe perfection, știi?
Da.
Yep.
Și de aia. Nu mai ai voie numai 2 perfection pe zi sau ceva de genul.
It depends on the dungeon master. Can I still concoct only 2 times, but have 3 potions?
Exact. Asta voiam să zic. Deci poți să faci într-adevăr 3 with a single pet action, basically. Cred, sau? Nu. Stai să vedem. Concoct is a pet action that allows you to create așa. You can only have 2 such concoctions at a time and the creature can only benefit from one effect at a time. Și poți să ai 3 concoctions at a time. Și cât îți țin astea? Că nu mai țin. Parcă am zis 24 de ore?
Yep.
Da, într-adevăr atunci e o problemă. Că tu nu poți să dai decât de 2 ori pet action-ul pe zi. Și dacă poți să ai 3 vials, cum vine asta? Sau nu expirau, că nu mai țin minte.
Nu poate să aibă 6, teoretic, atunci.
Nu-ți expiră. Stai că ăstea tale nu expiră.
Nu expiră, dar probabil dacă ai deja până ai avut 2 și faci al 3-lea, probabil primul se duce. Și acum poți să ai și al 3-lea.
Deci tu cu un path action creezi unul singur.
Da.
Dar nu-ți expiră, asta era chestia, că trebuia să trec dacă ți expiră. Nu-ți expirau, de fapt. Posibil să fi făcut greșit în trecut. Deci tu poți să-ți dai un path action, să-ți faci o poțiune, dar nu-ți expiră. Și, da, poți să dai 2 path action-uri pe zi, deci poți să faci 2, dar, da.
De la level 5 poți a treia și cum de a treia dacă...
Nu știu,
Nu
e
de
un
aceea.
beneficiu pentru tine
Un
chestia
slot.
asta.
Imaginează că am al 3-lea slot. Deci astea nu expiră. O să am maxim de 3 la mine.
Da.
Da, e chestia
Aia,
că
mai
ai mai
nu-
multe
nu-
la tine. Asta e chestia.
Nu dau. E ok. 2 pot să fac. Dar pot să am 3. Și astea nu expiră.
Corect, nu
Înseamnă că
expiră.
îmi rămân potion-urile astea. Dacă nu le folosesc, îmi rămân pe mâine.
Da, deci asta e de fapt, cred că nu mai țin minte dacă expirau până acum sau nu. Dar nu-ți expiră.
Capacity.
Putem să
Ok,
facem.
capacity.
E ok. Dacă și tu ești de acord și eu sunt de acord să facem de acum încolo așa că nu expiră și nu pot să fac decât 2 pe zi, dar
Da.
pot să am maxim 3, după care una se rescrie.
Da, și de la level 13 o să poți să ai 4 concoctions at a time.
Yep.
Deci,
Mhm.
practic, o să poți să ai tot mai multe. Poți să ai până la 4 concoctions și... Da.
More options and all that jazz. Cool, ok. Facem așa. Bine, atunci alte 2.
Te-ai mai învățat,
Deci,
să le faci
right.
acum mai bune de nu expiră, acum și să le
Are
faci mai
buzunarele mai mari.
eficient. Faci mai eficient, mai...
By the way, este pe belt, așa, sticluțele.
Da, ești foarte
Din plastic.
witchery.
And, yeah.
Ok, deci ai 2 vials acum. Bun.
Mhm.
Ok. So, your journey towards Stregana Fortress will begin. Kyo o să meargă un pic înaintea voastră. De cele mai multe ori, până acum l-ați văzut, când pleacă, el se face invizibil, și-a rămas bun de la voi și pleacă înainte. But he's keeping a close eye on you.
Close eye,
Și-
you can spot him, sau he's poof, disappeared.
Se face
Am
invizibil
zis,
și dispare.
Vedem, îl urmărim, ne duce pe un traseu mai safe,
vă duce,
mai rapid,
data
sau
trecută-
mergem noi de capul nostru?
Data trecută, cred că v-am mai explicat, el nu are neapărat a secret din ăsta pathway towards Stregana.
Am eu. Adică eu
Ah,
știu.
ok.
Tu știi drumul.
Zic, deci nu avem nevoie de... ok.
Și el știe
Iubut?
drumul, și Kyo știe drumul, pentru că e atașat unui Dark Knight. Toți seekerii care sunt atașați unui Dark Knight, they would know about Stregana and how to get there. To get their orders from Meteor. Dar el e genul care nu e neapărat foarte sociabil, adică cel puțin din câte ai văzut tu până acum, Renault, el tot timpul, he's keeping to himself. Cu tine, ce mai venea din când în când la foc și mai mâncați împreună sau mai povestea, dar de regulă e foarte distant, nu prea știi mare lucru despre el.
It's keeping it professional.
Da. Deci he's a seeker through and through. Și foarte dedicat ordinului.
Well, the day has just begun. March on. Și mergem. Mă gândesc că tragem tare, băgăm, nu? Avem de mers.
Eu,
Ok.
It's fucking cold as ever.
Did you give the man his potato?
Worse.
Putem presupune că înainte să plece i-ați dat cartoful, e ok.
No,
Păi ne-au rugat. Ne ruga.
Don't eat it all at once.
Well, thank you. Și o să le ia și o să-l mănânce totodată și se face invizibil.
So, what do you think? How many people will be at this conference, and how well will this resistance actually work?
Well, since you asked, Orion, definitely enough to warrant an attack from the Empire, if you ask me.
If they find out, yep.
To be honest, I have my doubts against laying all our eggs in one basket, which is what Meteor is suggesting.
And also what happened last time. Be familiar. We were all gathering in the capital. But getting Meteor fought us through, maybe? And then
the Empire
Said he
was
has trusted allies, so
the Empire was always working actively in rooting out its enemies and sniffing out any opposition. I don't think this will be any more different. Of course, we will have to be vigilant, but I am feeling
it was-
hopeful. Anything more than just as soon as the planning stops and action goes into play, that is a good step forward towards better future.
I'm still hoping that, seeing as how this fortress is top secret and not everyone knows about it, maybe he really was careful in only telling the right people, even if the Seekers have been infiltrated before and what happened. We know that, what did the little one say? That the Reapers, some of the Reapers are gathered. We know Luca. So Luca will be there and some others. Any ideas who they might be, Scarabus? What can we expect from your fellow angry farmers?
You're as ignorant as ever, Echo. Not all of us
Ignorant?
are angry farmers. I am the angry farmer.
Well, but you all carry a scythe, right? I mean, Luca had a scythe,
Aye.
so I'm generalizing, but
That does
Oh.
set us apart from everyone else. As for who's coming, your guess is as good as mine. I've met Reapers before, but they were all lower ranking, and not all of them made it.
I see.
Can't tell
Are
you.
they?
It's our policy. We don't know who the others are. Much like the Seekers, I believe. Restricted to cells. Imagine the same restrictions, but perhaps even more stringent with the Reapers. We don't know the first thing about any of us.
Lovely. I'm so excited to meet everyone. Do they all
Assuming
have-
it's leaders of each of these organizations that have been invited.
The leaders?
Well, at least in some capacity.
Well, the seven know of one another, that much I can tell you. But apart from that, us lower ranking Reapers don't know
Don't be
much
so
of
hard on
anything.
yourself. Don't be so hard on yourself, darling. You're not that low ranking. You're in the
Well, this
30s
is
or
not-
something, right?
This is nothing to... Unbelievable. Unbelievable. This is nothing to do with rank, it's just how we operate.
At least Luca will be happy to see me, so that's that. Orion, darling, would you mind telling us something about the Seekers? Maybe some other higher rankings that might show up? Do you have any idea? If you can share.
Which we operate in the same fashion that from what I heard, we operate in very much in the same fashion as the Reapers. We are in autonomous, separate shells, so that when one is captured, it can't compromise everyone else. Am înțeles bine că așa funcționează, nu?
Da, foarte bine.
And
I
any...
did not know much of the higher ranking or the most veteran of the Seekers, but there is one that I'm hoping to see again. He disappeared after that fateful day, and maybe I get to meet him again. As far as I know, he is still alive, and his name is Jatan.
Cine?
Am zis bine Jadar, e
Jadar, corect. Da, Jadar.
Tabaxi.
Da.
Jabba?
Jadar.
Ce ai zis?
Jadar.
Jadar?
Jadar.
Jadar se scrie.
Jadar.
Jador.
Da, acolo m-am dus și eu. Well, maybe he will come. Maybe it will be a friendly reunion. I really do hope so. Any figures more, how should I say this? Some higher ups that might be arriving, or does it doesn't work like that?
Mm, I
Who
do
might
not
matter
know.
or no?
I do
The
not
higher up.
Among the Shikars, I do not know.
Mm.
Not even
Perhaps
their,
that is for the best.
not even their masks.
The mask, yes. Care to take a guess? Who
Just so we
might
know
come?
whom we have to, I don't know, bow before.
Bow? No.
Did you bow before
Never
your
again.
seeker? I don't know.
Well, honestly, there were situations where maybe I should have.
Fair point.
I was.
Yeah.
It was a metaphor, not.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe
Speaking of
it's
masks, though,
commands-
just
who commands more respect.
this won't be a problem. I'm hoping, right?
I don't
I
think they
mean-
will take you for a seeker.
Back when I
Of
met
course
you,
they
I
won't,
definitely
but-
thought you were one. I'll tell you that for a fact.
I blame
But
that
don't
on
worry.
Marco, so it's not my fault. But I'm
But
thinking
don't worry,
that
chances are they'll spot a fake the moment they see you.
Hey, why are you so angry with me? Why would you hurt me like that? Fake? I am not fake. I'm spectacular.
Are you
Are you a
not?
seeker? Are you a seeker, Cole? Are you a fucking seeker? Answer the question.
No, my darling, I'm the master of ceremonies of the Twilight Troop. I was so sure you got that by now. You are the only one who apparently got that. So I'm still waiting on all of you to address me with the right title. So I am patient. Do not worry, but we can hurry it up a bit. I was just saying I won't take this off. So I'm hoping that the others. I don't know. I don't know. What about you, my
I don't
darling
think-
Dark Knight?
I don't think it's our appearance they will care about, it is our hearts.
Oh, thank you, Orion, darling. Thank you so much for that.
Yeah.
I needed to hear that. Yes. Yes, I do have a great heart. Yes. Thank you. My
There's
darling
one
Dark Knight,
thing.
what about you?
What
Yes.
about?
If you want to share, like, maybe others who might be joining, apart from the ones we have met, I'm sure Karabasir is very eager to jump right back into Arda's embrace company. But the other ones who you might
Well, you've met some.
come. Yes, but
Some of the more-
others were away when we last came.
Yes.
So
met some of the more decent ones. I'd say if any one of them introduces themselves as Cain or Noah, don't talk to
Noah.
them.
oh, all right. That blunt, right? Okay, Cain or Noah.
Yeah, they are distasteful, to say the least. And then there's
Noted.
the Vieira one. Watch for the crazy eyes.
Which the other one?
Este
You
lângă
have
tine.
two? I only know the one.
No, not Arda. Is a male.
Alright. Crazy eyes, you say? Interesting.
Yes. When I say crazy, I not mean it in a fun echo way. I mean it in a psychopath
Oh.
killing in your sleep way.
Oh, you.
Yeah.
Oh, you. Oh.
Did he have a name? Did he go by a name?
Yes, his name was Grimhold.
Grimhold.
Holt.
Green?
See.
Yes.
Wow.
Very soothing.
Interesting.
Yeah. Viera Dark Knight crazy. That's going to be my note.
Insane is a better term.
All right. Describe him for me. What does he look like? Besides the crazy eye.
Well, what I can remember is him holding a knife and
Oh,
waking me up. It's been a
That-
long time.
Mm.
You will recognize him as soon as you see him. There's no other.
All right. All right. Thank you for the warning. For Kane and
rest-
this Noah as well.
The rest should be, well, decent.
I cannot wait to see Morak again. Of course, I really do hope after all the important talk I get to spend some quality time with him. And have you all thought if maybe Meteor might want to ask us again about how did he put it? Our right answers, something? Have any of you thought about that? Now that we are
I forgot the question.
I didn't forget the question, just wondering if you all thought about a different answer, if you want to give a different answer.
No,
Yes.
I actually forgot the question. What was the question?
I
We are
don't know,
doing
something
this.
about our right morals and why our motivations and why we are doing this and blah blah, something about who we really are, something boring like that, but
I don't know.
what why do we want the word legacy and all that? He basically asked us who we are. And that's a really hard question. Kind of rude to ask someone, honestly. So just wondering if you all thought about your answer.
Fact, but I do not think I should be telling you because each of us has probably a different answer, and I do not want to influence anyone with mine.
That's very smart. That's very smart, Orion, darling. Yes. Just wanting to see.
Either way, I wouldn't stress too much about it. About an answer. We have, of course, still plenty of days to go there, but words can be cheap. It is our actions that will matter a lot more.
I wholeheartedly agree, Orion, darling. You are so right. Yes. One should not use only their words when trying to communicate and trying to express something. That is very true, very wise.
One thing, Echo and gentlemen,
Nice.
summon Zero.
Ok. Apare
Oh,
în
wow.
new form.
Something
Okay.
going on.
What the fuck,
Oh.
așa, Zero, darling. Well met. Again.
Is this zero now? What's this image?
This is Zero, yes.
She just
Just
looks
thought I'd
at you guys. Looks at Carabas. And pe urmă cumva evită privirea. Se uită în altă direcție, nu direct la voi.
Mm-hmm. I like it so much.
just didn't want this to come as a surprise.
She has gone through some changes. You look
She's
good though, by
continuously
the
going
way.
through changes.
Nu zice nimic.
Mă uit la ea.
Probabil Orio e singurul
Deci
care o să
nu-
mai supraviețuiască, restul o să muriți toți, that's fine.
Dacă ce?
Nimic. Trebuie să te uiți pe registrarea cu Alin.
I ain't talking to no demon, man.
Vreau să mă uit la ea. Am făcut așa. Am salutat-o și tot și mă uit la ea. Efectiv, mă uit la ea. She's amazing. Mă uit la ea. Dau din coadă. Mă uit la ea. Oh, what a surprise. I wasn't expecting this.
Agent o să te
Sorry.
întrebe Cerebus că can she do something different now?
Oh, so much, my darling girl. So much.
Suppose we'll have to find out, right? I'm pretty sure she's gotten stronger as well.
Okay.
Zero, will you be willing to answer some questions from your past? Not now, of course. Whenever you're ready.
Nu se uite la tine.
Well, not
Okay,
now.
well, that's an answer, and I would like to send Zero back.
Okay, she becomes one with you and your mask.
Is something wrong, Carabush? She seemed a bit off, lost in thought.
Mhm.
Imagine your world just got returned to you in the blink of an eye, and you're still coming to terms with it. And then someone like this one comes along and begins barging in with questions about it.
So I was being too hasty. I apologize.
A bit,
Mm.
yes.
I am a bit impatient nowadays, I understand. I was just throwing it out there. There is a possibility. She could be a very important ally. She could have information for us, real information that you wouldn't be able to get any other way. She was there 500 years ago.
And when the
And other-
time comes that she's ready to share whatever she's gone through, you all will be the first to know what she said.
All right.
Growing stronger, isn't she?
Yes,
And you're not
one
afraid.
blood lily at a time is what she
I was a-
calls them.
And
I was about to ask
does
you if you
not-
can smell her, but you have a
that
sure
does
nose.
not
I forget.
terrify you.
It does. It worries me more than terrifies me.
Yes, why would he be terrified? She should be excited. She's finally remembering. She is finally able to use all her powers. She is fucking strong.
That's the
What if
problem,
she uses
isn't
them
it?
against you? Cerberus?
She had a good point there. She's becoming stronger. And the only way to make sure that what you said doesn't come to pass is if I get strong with her.
That's a dangerous dance.
Agent se uită într-o parte, că n-ai frit.
Mergem.
Da, mergem.
În timp ce mergem,
În timp ce
da.
mergeți, da, mă imaginez că mergeți cu orele, mai stați, mai mâncați un pic, mai mergeți, mai luați o pauză, mai apare Kyo din când în când și se uită la voi de sus și hei, și...
She wouldn't. I mean, I do not understand your relationship, darling. I wouldn't presume anything, but I do hope that.
But I will. Right? I won't presume anything, but I will. That's what you...
Of course, you get it. Yes, but the bond she mentioned, and I'm assuming the new one as well, have some set of rules put in place, right? I mean, an understanding of sorts, right? The way you call upon her. Yes.
There's always been one rule, and one rule only, that I had to uphold, that enforces the bond that I have with her. Which is why it was so much easier when I looked into that cold void of a face that she had when I met her. Our bond is that I must never forget the day we met.
That seems easy enough. Just quite understanding, I would say. I mean, you also mentioned that hunger a while ago. Uit un pic la restul, că nu știu sigur dacă ei știu sau nu. I mean,
Right.
That's the downside of it, right? But
The catch.
The catch. Imagine you feel hunger for sustenance. Now reapers feel another hunger for a second kind of sustenance. So we're blessed to feel hunger twice.
If I understand correctly, she is still a demon in a way, isn't she?
yes.
But she is
And what do you consider yourself to her? A keeper? Perhaps a host?
So you are a seeker. You've heard it time and time again as she gleefully exclaims. What kind of flesh, wait? Like
Beloved,
beloved flesh.
you're a host
Correct.
of sorts.
Yes,
Also,
that is what she calls you, but perhaps.
Oh, she means it.
Yes,
They
but
all do.
perhaps.
So she can't kill you then. Unless she finds another host. That's reassuring.
it's
But-
complicated.
Why would
She
she?
cannot
They
kill
did-
me. That's true. But it has happened before that a pact with a demon has been severed of mutual accord.
Pact with a demon is a pact with a demon, and you reapers. You do you.
Well, I do not know
Mhm.
how.
I mean no
She's-
offense, but it is a bit strange coming from someone who has concentrated demons around his neck.
Around his neck.
Soul
In your crystal made out of condensed demon flesh,
I have
Demon souls, darling. I think that
demon soul,
yes,
demon
yes.
energy.
Adică am uitat.
Something like that. Meteor said something like that. More like
Yes,
yes.
yes, trecută.
Nu, în primele episoade.
Meteor ne-a zis nouă și Stregana la trecută ne-a zis asta.
Soul Crystal,
Noi de acolo știm, noi nu știm ce ai visat.
primul Soul Crystal pe care Eobul și cu Meteor l-au făcut din 1000 de suflete
1000 de sol. Am scris săptămâna trecută, am scris.
So find it ironic that I have a pact with one when you possibly have a pact with hundreds.
Yes, Renaud, darling. Do not
I think they're dead though.
They're not-
The ones that made this.
Are you certain?
I'm not. And I'm not judging.
You are just worried for your dear
Just,
friend, right?
just messing with you. Just messing with you. I couldn't care less. I've come to know you quite well. It's fine.
Yes, but well, maybe this is a topic for another time. But now that she remembers Carapace Darling, maybe she might be more inclined to other means of satiating her hunger. Maybe the same way
Maybe.
my darlings did in the circus.
How about
If she
you
can.
following Echo Silverash? You promise not to follow me next time, and I'll maybe deliver more information.
How was I supposed to know you're going to go out on a date? I thought you were just you're feeling sick or something. I didn't know you were going to go and kiss and dance in the moonlight. I was worried about you. I was being a good friend. Ridiculous dog. Mă duc mai 3 pași mai încolo.
I'm looking at everyone else to see their reaction. Does this come as a surprise, what she just said?
Like, I chuckle slightly a bit when I hear about this, but
Then I look back at you, Master of Ceremonies.
Eu m-am dus, m-am plecat.
Then I look at you guys. So she told you.
no, it's comes as a surprise. But look, I do not dare to say that I have a grasp on your relationship with Jiro, and it is none of my business, but I would like to give a little bit of advice from what I've noticed when it comes to relationships with companions.
Yes, I'm listening.
You see, when you have a pet, you don't just give it sustenance. It doesn't crave just a shelter or food or something. It also craves friendship, affection. Perhaps, if you so, I've lived with demons long enough to understand their nature, at least on a surface level, and I like to believe that they are more than just their hunger, and perhaps if the world showed them more friendship, more affection, they would be different. So I'm not sure, I don't want to tell you how to live your life with this creature, but perhaps she is seeking friendship and affection, and if you show some of that towards her, it will improve things for both of you.
Oh, he was showing so much.
This is
You're not there.
I'm sorry, Aurelien, but what is she to do? Comb her hair?
I do not know, but well,
No, it's fine. Of course, it makes sense. Sort of. It makes sense in the way that the 5 of us, agent, I'm sorry,
Ești agent.
so far in the back. I've got the feeling you're not
E și
even
Noel.
there sometimes.
E și Noel cu voi.
Sometimes he's
așa.
not even here, right?
E și Noel.
Oh, of course. You too, Noel. How could I forget?
Thank you. I'm small.
We don't talk anymore.
I'm small. I'm just listening and I'm taking notes. I want to
Small but not insignificant.
I'm thank you. Sunt weird la tine.
This is
I'm
Just a
taking
child,
notes,
what
by
do you
the way. I believe I'm going to write a book about you. Trailblazers.
I shall be the main character, of course, right, Noel? Of course, you already know that. I won't.
Of
I
course.
won't intrude.
don't you need our permissions for that, little scholar?
Right. She's scratching your name and she's going to call you
Something
Alex.
else.
Not anymore.
Legally distinct.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
But this is what I mean. Demons, if you can imagine where they come from a place of silence, of quiet, of loneliness. Whereas we have the luxury of just gabbing about and doing nothing, just exchanging words and tossing about opinions, laughing at the joke. They've never had this. Completely new to them. They've stood still for a very long time, and only recently have they started moving. And some have made their way here, where through some of us, they might get to experience what it's like to be living flesh.
Some of us
Please.
for them.
I thought you were gone, damn it!
Am venit înapoi cu o zi de carte și mă scrie main character. Normal că dacă e vorba de mine, mă întorc înapoi.
Seems there was
Eram un pic mai încolo numai așa. Vreau să vorbim despre Ghana, clar. Aș pleca departe.
maybe wrong in my assumption. I always thought Reapers use demons as weapons, and that's it.
Apparently, most of us do. And the general conception is that yes, that is the case. And for the longest time, and yes, she's so cleverly stated, I am a bit more advanced in years. Past my 30s. Yes, right, Echo. Thank you for sharing that.
La număr, la număr. I was talking about your rank in your organization. You said you're
Right.
33 or something, a number.
You didn't specify. For the longest period
So
of
you're
time.
both old and low rank.
Yes. Why would I deny it? It's just a fucking number. Doesn't mean much.
Yes.
As Ryan said, it's your actions that matter. And I don't believe I've done the organization any wrong, at least not so far. But getting back to the matter at hand, I am a bit older in years. And for the longest period of time, Zero was as you've seen her when you met me. Ever
Faceless.
since I joined with you lot, she's been changing.
You mean ever since you interrupted my show? Let's not forget.
It started with your Marco.
Apparently everything does. How convenient, how wonderful for you that you finally understand that some, of course, some of them are more complex than others, yet you are so quick to judge me.
I still
Character
judge.
development. Character. You haven't met them, so save your judgments until then. You haven't met. They are different. And
My
apparently,
opinion,
now so is she.
my opinion of you, Master of Ceremonies, has nothing to do with your demonic compatriot from the Twilight Group. My opinion of you is solely based on the fact that every single time you manage to get under my skin,
I win every time? Is that what you mean? Oh, I knew.
shut up. Please. You're making it worse.
Yes, but you will remember me, so I'm winning.
Correct.
It's not what it's about, it's how you are remembered, Echo.
Not really.
Well,
One way or another.
let's agree to
Until... Look at my name, for example. What does an echo mean? It stays
Do you want to
right?
be
Again
remembered?
and again. Poetic, I think.
Do you want to be remembered as Eobul the Conqueror is?
Well, see, it's in the name. He's Eobul the Conqueror, so he's remembered as the Conqueror.
But do you want that?
I will have a little star beside my name, so I will sparkle in your memory.
And all the definitions for everybody, all the explanations underneath.
The important thing is, I will not die and be forgotten somewhere in a ditch, in the mud, in a corner somewhere. So, as far as I'm concerned, that's good enough for me. If I can be entertaining, magnificent, spectacular, enchanting, charming, beautiful, take your pick. But I will be there.
Well, always
In your mind?
you always present the good parts, but what if you're remembered as Echo, the bringer of the end, the dog,
So I will bring something, so I will be generous.
the one who unleashed the dark?
What dark?
Because that's what I fear. Okay.
Oh, perhaps I hide
My only-
expectations of me.
My only problem with this Echo is that if you seek fame and acknowledgement from just about every living thing, I'm guessing, better save it until we've dealt with the Empire.
Well, of course. Like I said before, quick reminder for everyone. I do wish to take care of some things. Now, with this tomb we have unlocked, I have a name that I want to, how did my Lord Agent put it? Kill, yes, kill and annihilate. Burn to the ground and keep the ashes in the mud, something like that, I think.
Agent approved.
And then I can take care of my circus, my art, my shows, my performance. I have so many notebooks left with all the stories I've written down that I want to present to everyone. But of course, for that, I need peace. For that peace, I need my revenge. For that revenge, I need to kill Alexander. And I'm kind of thinking of adding a few more to the list, but I didn't know we should have a list prepared. I wasn't as prepared as my Lord Agent here, but getting there. But yes, of course, only after we take care of the Empire. And until we indulge with Marusha, we get rid of this. And for this, we need a War Legacy. And for the War Legacies, we need power and information, and not to be sabotaged or ambushed again. So that's what we are doing, right? We are gathering information, getting ready to be prepared for Trigana, and setting up some schemes here and there.
This does bring up an interesting question for all of you and me.
Yes, Orion?
What are you willing to do? How far are you willing to go in order to succeed, in order to cleanse the world and move?
Well, maybe I should go first, so I can go ahead and rest something.
I know it is a difficult
Let's-
question, but I am curious.
I do not have a very specific answer, but I can assure you that while I do value my life and I love my life, I love myself so much, I do not want to die. But if it comes to that, and in a split moment, it is my life or victory, I guess I can go out with a bang, make it a grand exit. But I would prefer not to lose my life. Or any of yours, of course.
And what if you would
Whatever
have
you-
to go through others for the victory, including us. What if any of us stood in your way?
Oh, why would you stay in my way? You are my friends. You care about me so much. Why would you stay in my way?
You care about me. Some people talk.
I would never hurt any of you if it comes to that. And I would guess we'd have to find another solution, even if it would be a lot more work. But I would never go for you guys. You
I will
are
reveal
my privilege.
my forearm and I will show you the burn marks that you left on me yesterday.
There is no burn marks. You got healed.
Well,
Hair
scars don't
grows.
heal, master of ceremonies, and hair grows very slowly.
Look at his eyebrow.
It looks better this way anyway. Yeah. You want to compare bruises? Shall I show you the one that I got when the guards kicked me because you said you had a plan? Or how about yes?
Oh, so you do stop.
I heard my name, so I stopped.
It's true.
Well said. Victory at any cost should not be our aim. And I am
No.
grateful that you do not wish to harm us
Well,
or me or any of us in the pursuit of victory. But I do want to ask you something. If I ever turn against you, if I ever become an obstacle in your path, if I ever turn away from, if I ever lose my way, and
do you mean if you are a sleeper agent?
not just that, maybe I somehow get corrupted in my views and think of a different path. What I'm trying to say is I want you to stop me if I ever become a danger.
Not you too, Orion, darling. Renault told us to stop him if Ego took over. Now you're coming with this. No, we would stop you, of course, but never go, all the way, of course. And
You must
I think-
be strong. You personal feelings cannot come into the way is what I'm trying to say.
well, there are ways to immobilize someone without completely taking them out and all that. But besides that, I
will
have
do
been
it.
thinking about what you said.
Fair
Renault,
enough,
what do you
Ryan.
think?
I will
You
try.
know, my
That's what your wish
Yeah.
is.
saying.
And
come
I am
from
viewed
my
as the
side.
crazy one?
I'll lend you
No.
a friend if that's what you want.
I do not like this.
If at any point you become unreasonable and this is your wish,
We shall make you reasonable again.
or kill you.
That is
I-
what I wanted to hear. Thank you.
That's what I asked for, Echo. I didn't say stop me, I said kill me.
I didn't listen. So here we are, more powerful than ever. Oh, such a shame. I do not wish to lose any more friends, so I will not. I am
What
not
happens?
losing.
Echo.
If I do what?
Let's say it happens. You never know. We're racking up quite a group of enemies. Or perhaps we always had them, we were just never aware. Be that as it may, we're slowly but surely noticing the situation at hand. What I'm asking is if one of us does indeed fall. What I ask you personally is that you carry on and you take my resolve with you and get it done.
Or we just don't die. Like I said yesterday as well. You
It might
should
not
all
be
be
one.
more careful.
You're missing the point.
It might
No,
not
I'm
be
not.
on us. Echo. That's our worries. At least mine.
Never again shall I lose friends. So it won't happen.
Only-
No.
Only Sid's dealing absolutes.
And make the most of what you have now. Because in the blink of an eye, you can lose it all.
Yes, I know. Precisely because I know I do not wish to go through that ever again. And with you all, self included, being as strong as we are, getting stronger with every challenge we face. We weren't always on our best, I understand. There were some missteps here and there, but we shall be more careful from now on. This is why we are discussing, see how open we all are and sharing information about each other and about our allies and things we know, and it won't happen. It's that easy. That easy.
I wish I had your confidence and optimism.
It's illusions. They are called illusions.
Well,
You cannot be
There were-
sure. That's the only. That's the thing we say. You cannot be sure. And
Yes.
it's better to be prepared than go blind.
I know things happen. I understand. I know that.
Just
I
deny
know that
it
so
only to
much,
make
but-
it not happen.
It's just
I'm not saying it will. I'm not saying I want it to happen.
Agreed. It's not like we're gonna lay down and die.
exactly.
Or let
We shall
ourselves
not.
be corrupted or we will fight it
Exactly.
as long as we can.
Exactly. Yes.
But if it
Yes.
goes to shit, then make it go to shit for the least amount of people.
Well said.
Yes, that would be. Yes. All right. I understand what you're trying to do. It's not. It's not easy, and
O să zică și Agen, cumva, să-ți răspundă la întrebare, Ryan, și o să zică ceva de genul că I do not wish to kill innocent people, but I do have a list. And whatever happens, I will kill those on my list.
wait, my darling lord, no one was talking about innocent people here. Of course, we do not want to directly harm innocent, but we understand that we are at war, basically, and casualties happen in a war. That's what the devil always said when we lost money. But it is.
Protectul HBI.
Da.
Mai am spus asta, Danielor lui Tarvalu, s-a uitat la lui, era așa de urât, i-am zis să intre măcar 2 ore, s-a uitat la lui așa și... Nu știu.
Because what have you thought about what would you do, your lordship, if your list ended? If all those men were ever crossed out, what then, your lordship?
Then I will meet a very fond friend. Hopefully.
Oh,
And
Is
after
she pretty?
that,
do you love her?
just shut up, Echo.
Him?
And after
Okay.
that, we'll see. For now, I have my list. And as long as you don't get in my way, we are good.
My darling lord, I will pave the way, I will light up the way for you. Never stay in your way. I cannot wait to see what you are going to achieve with your friends as well. You are quite an interesting character. I really wish to see more of you.
Then I'm going to say, I'll add something to that bucket list of yours, your lordship. We make it out of here. I'm taking you home.
And here I was about to ask you, same question, Kerberos, but you already answered. So, you want to take him to his... Oh, wait. That's right. Which home?
The Seyre lands.
Right. Oh, yes. We are going to go to the Seyre and have a marvelous time there. I cannot wait.
I never said
What about-
plural echo.
Oh, yes, you did.
Make no mistake, Master of Ceremonies.
do
you'd
not-
be
You'd be with your circus
Let
echo.
me. Listen.
It is.
I'll make it
Want to
simple.
go to plow the fields in Seyre?
My master, whose name I shall not say, came to me during my first week of stay and told me the slightest breeze will tip the crane off balance. You, Echo Silverash, or a typhoon.
Oh, my darling Kerberos, that's the nicest thing you have ever said to me. Thank you so much.
I love it. I've just insulted the crap out of her and she can tell. I love it. You
She's
lost
master.
10 minutes
No.
in saving lands. 10
She's
minutes.
the master of spinning the tales in her favor.
Of course I am a typhoon. I am not quiet and gentle. I am wild and powerful and magnificent. People know my name.
And
You know what
and
typhoons
missing
say?
the point. And completely missing the point.
Just
Mistake.
choosing. I'm just choosing the meaning for myself. That's all. You did say you would take me with you, though. So that's you can't go back on your word. Who does that? No. But why when I resist in the Seyre lands? What? It's not dangerous there, is it? I thought it was. I actually have no idea. Huh.
I would love
Really?
to see that land for myself one day. It's too bad we have that big ice wall. I like experiencing new worlds, new civilizations, new people.
Imagine all the delicious food they have there. Food that we've never tasted. Do they have rabbit meat there? Imagine how good the rabbits taste there.
I'm going to be smiling as you say delicious food.
I mean, we traveled with the circus around Ganabalt quite a bit. However, never outside the border. So I've heard stories here and there. That's why I know that the food is great there. But why is it dangerous? As in, why? They really didn't tell me much.
Well, right now I would just be worried that we would be seen as trespassers because we are from the Empire, people that they were at war with, and probably harbor a grudge against still.
Yes, but my lord Aging here, he is of the something house over there as well, a noble, and Kerberos here has
I'm
friend
not a
there,
noble.
apparently.
Please, do not insult what he is.
I just forgot.
He's of
Thank
the
you,
Seyre fangs.
Yes, but you see, I do not know what that is, so I just forgot.
If you do
Thank
not
you.
know what that is, then don't just randomly call it out. Have some
All right.
restraint.
All right,
Master of
all right.
Ceremonies.
All right. Apologies, my lord. What I meant to say is that you and Kerberos here have ties to Seyre, so I don't think it would be that hard if you do decide to go there one day. Is that all, Kerberos? That's all you want to do when we take care of this and everything is settled? You want to return to the Seyre? What about your farm? You want to open a farm there? Own a farm there? Do you open a farm?
Sure. But look how excited he is. Yes, of course. The rice plantations, the rice fields. There were some of the greatest days that I've spent in this day race.
All right. That was almost a smile you gave there, so that is a secret.
I haven't eaten rice in
Noted.
years. If I had
Possibly.
some rice, I could create something special.
Oh, please do, your lord, my lord. Please do.
Alright.
Or, mm, Orion, what about you? Why don't you tell us your answer for what you would do when all of this is done with, and maybe even your old enemies gone and the empire is stable and people can go on with their lives and all that. What would you want?
Many things, I suppose, but most of all, I would want to continue with the studies of the world. There's so many things that I do not understand of the origin of the world, the gods, the magic all around us, the different realms. But beyond study, I suppose I would love to meet more of my people. I haven't been in contact with a lot of my own kind. Or whether it comes to astrologians or, well, beast folk.
Mm.
Hrothgar.
Well,
You-
our
Where do
travels-
your kind live? Where do you come from? Alright.
Well, the village where I'm from used to have a lot of Hrothgar, but they are extinct. I am the last survivor of that, but I know that there are different tribes.
Was it in the north, Orion?
Hmm?
Was it
Sorry?
in the north? The village, your village?
Let me check.
The harder. So yes.
I come from south of Dusk Barrow,
Nu. Okay.
din câte știu, dar nu era pe hartă.
Nu, original ești din the northern village of the astrologians, din afara Imperiului. Și de acolo, dacă îți mai amintești, ai fost trimis în Duskbarrow.
Da, numai nu știam numele acelui village.
Nu
Era
are
doar
un
The
nume,
Village.
just the village.
But
Nu are nume.
Că întrebat Renault așa foarte hotărât.
You know of my people much? Or
I know of
their
the
settlements?
I know of one village in the north where I took refuge after a particular event.
Și, well,
It was deserted, I'm sorry to say.
was it a long time ago?
Some 15 years.
Well, with any luck, there may still be some people there.
I
So, if you
remember my companion at that point reading some books in the town. Can't remember if he took any of them with him, but there could be a chance. Some of them could be recovered.
And our quest take us far and wide. We might encounter more Hrothgar on our way. I do remember seeing some Hrothgar while ago, some years ago, while traveling with the circus. So I'm sure you will. They are just not, unfortunately,
Yes, we are
you know,
scattered
that
all
widespread.
around. We are scattered all around, but seeing as yes, I would, like I said, I like to experience different cultures and travel all around the world. But finding a place that I can truly call my home among my own people, I guess, and settle there is, well, my ultimate goal, I suppose.
Yeah. And you, Renault? What would you do?
Once
What
all
will
of
you
this is
do?
over.
Yes.
Well, as long as my feet can carry me, I'll still do this. And when I feel like I can't do it anymore, I want to stop walking and start looking out the window.
Hmm. No place in particular you want to go, or just? All right.
I just want a place to rest.
Yes, that has happened.
Reasonable enough.
We are already, all of us are tired, I understand. A lot has happened, so much has happened in such a short time. However, we have accomplished a lot as well, so
But that leaves you, doesn't it, Master of Ceremonies?
what do you
Retirement.
mean? Oh. Oh, yes, cannot wait. Of course, after everything. But retirement, true retirement, only after I have my circus back. I do have. I think I do have some more I want to create first, and then just lay back and wait.
So you would join up with your troop. Is that it?
Yes, I will remake it more grander than ever. I have so many
Why not?
ideas now without Trevor, so
Why not found your own circus?
well, I already have one. Why should I make a new one? I have earned that circus fair and square. It is mine. I fought for it. I almost died for it, though.
Well, it's not exactly yours, is it?
You took it from Marco then? That is news to me.
Yes, Orion, darling, Twilight Circus, it is mine. We had a duel, let's call it more fancier that way, and I won, barely, but I did. So it is mine now. It will be mine again. Even if... No, it...
Even if finish what you started.
Even if it was destroyed once, I'm sure some pieces are still there. They couldn't have taken everything. It was a lot of stuff. We had a lot of stuff. And some of them escaped. Some of them did not, I understand. Giacomo was to blame for all of this as well, but they... Even if I do not know now for sure, I will at some point, and they will return. When all of this is done, the circus will ride again.
Oh, it's not that tragic to think about it. As long as one of you survives to keep the spirit alive, can be rebuilt.
Yes. Yes, exactly. Yes. Yes, you're right. Exactly. Who needs all of the caravans and stuff and all the wheels and yes, we just need... Yes, you are right. I shall be your master of ceremonies. Caribous darling, you can take care of the part of the herbal stuff. Maybe you can make some amazing teas to sell to customers. We can have a whole little tent built, set up for Orion to make his tarot readings. Oh, people will love you. Oh, magical. And then we'd have a whole tent for the grand show, but also for the animals. And My Lord Agent, your friends could also really be a big part, I understand. All right, Kelp, that's a wonderful idea. Let us make the circus. That is, yes. I would need to write down ideas, though, but yes, it is a start. It is a start, yes. Oh, I'm sure Marco would be so pleased. I mean, who
haven't
cares?
agreed
I mean,
to
that's-
anything yet, but
I know,
I'm
but
looking
you wait.
forward
I
to
know.
watching the show.
I'm
Yes, it'll be amazing.
surprised you haven't noticed the thing about Marco.
What do you mean?
And the reason why he sent you away.
He did not. I mean, he's kind of sent me away, but he was forced to because of the.
He totally sent you away. He told you to leave. He told you to go. He told you you have no place here among them. That was their echo. Don't lie to me.
Fine. Yes,
Oh,
he
you-
did. So
Don't seem to realize echo that who was holding you back.
well, spit it out. What do you mean?
There was nothing further for you to gain there. There was nothing more that he could have shown you. You were stuck. You were held in place. He gave you a push in the right direction.
But I had just started. I worked for months to put the show together, to write everything, to practice, and it was just. No, he said I had time. I still had time. He told me I still had time. But then the number 9, Care was the number 9. Remember, and the Empire, they came and attacked us. You
Yes.
came because of the missing persons. Okay, that was our fault. I admit it. But you remember, the Empire came and took them all. And then the number 9. Yes, you were there. So you remember the way he came and crushed. He was forced to.
remember.
It wasn't how it was supposed to be. My departure
No.
from the circus was supposed to be a.
Agreed. That did put a wrench in the plans and accelerated things a bit. Doesn't change the fact that there was nothing for you to gain there, except for perhaps a blissful complacency, an ignorance to the situation around. And Marco was just wise enough to kick you out and sober you up a bit. Perhaps he's not as big a fool as I thought he was.
Se uită Agent la tine. Maybe you are a bit too harsh. Just saying.
It's
I've been-
nice that they started having these conversations in public and not in tents where nobody can hear them.
O să îmi tremure foarte ușor mâinile și așa. Îmi strâng pumnii. Și să mă uit la tine. Cred pe ce să plângă, dar nu se lasă să plângă, se forțează să nu plângă.
Hmm?
But it's not it's not fair. It's and I sound like a kid now.
Yes, you
Shouldn't
always
have-
do, Echo. Always do. But it's not a bad thing, mind you. Maybe one of the things that keeps me interested, sorry.
Well,
You do have to grow up sometime.
don't worry. I'm sure you will see him again one day and perhaps talk things through and ask him.
Isn't he in
Yourself.
Ghana? Or is that somebody else? Because you keep talking about two people.
Oh, we're talking about Marco right now.
Oh, the demon one.
That's the one. Marco Algiotto Malacarne.
Sounds delightful.
I certainly thought so.
It is.
Malacarne,
Yes.
like bad
It
meat.
is delightful.
Evil.
Evil.
Malefic
meat.
meat. Evil meat.
He is delightful. And yes, I will see him again. He promised. Although, hearing your words now, I do not know if his promise means any of his promises mean shit anymore. I never. I never thought of it like that before.
You wouldn't.
But it was right after, and the son was he stayed behind so we could go, and if we could just why
You're lucky, you know that? You're lucky, honestly. What are you, 21, 22, 20-something?
something
In the 20s, right?
lucky.
And your wake-up call comes now. I wish I had your luck. I wish I could have lived in a blissful state.
But you did,
Like
didn't you? You had a family, you had a farm, you had a little sister, you had a great dad, remember? So you are the lucky one because I understand it was hard, you lost it, but you did have a family and a life. And you lost it because of the fucking empire and because they are assholes and the demons and all of the shit around us. I've lost 3 families. And this last one was supposed to be the final one because they were fucking demons. They were strong, they were powerful, nothing should have touched them. All right? And then the empire with their soldiers come running and they managed to capture them, including Marco. Isabella came and said she was going to get them out because Marco was captured. Do you understand how terrifying that was? Marco is... I have never seen and felt someone as strong as him. Mă uit și la voi. I think he's even stronger than the demon emperor, but he just has too much fun around here, and that's why he hangs out around here. Why he won't return to the Fell.
Well,
And they captured him.
Now she's just speaking about things she doesn't understand again.
My theories, yes, my crazy, crazy theories, yes.
I'll admit.
You
I'll
took a
admit
bite
what
out of
was
him,
wrong.
you have his blood, you should know how powerful he is. If he allowed it, of course, because he's good at hiding it. Only one
I've seen some things, yes.
I've seen him being
course.
torn to shreds once, and he seemingly was alive a couple of minutes later. Although I guess that could have been an illusion, but still, I'm sure
It wouldn't surprise me.
it will
And
be.
he let himself, because let's face it, he let himself be captured by the Empire, and then they destroyed the circus, the home that wasn't supposed to go down. the one plate I had left. And
Seems
yes,
like
I
an
was
asshole
supposed to leave. I was supposed to leave at one point, but it was supposed to be different. He told me from the beginning I wasn't going to forever stay with them. But he also promised me power, and he promised that the ones who did this to me would pay. But of
Did
course,
what to you, Echo?
Honestly, seems like an asshole to me.
he is my darling Dark Knight. He is a fucking asshole, and I want to see him again and kick his ass and hopefully finally fuck him. But yes, he's an asshole. I'm tired. Let us go to bed.
Agent se ridică și se duce.
Did not one of you take alcohol from the still snow? No? No. Great.
3 hours, remember? Not much you can do in 3 hours.
Yes, I remember. Great. Fucking great.
Stă Agent, se duce în backpack-ul lui, scoate o sticlă de vin și ți-o dă.
Vin? Stai un pic, vin? Why? Oh, my darling Darlor, sar pe el și le iau în brațe de numai. You have wine? You have wine, my favorite. Wine.
Just, you owe me one. Și îți dă sticla și pleacă. Și te împinge așa.
She has wine! This is the greatest day! Da, vreau să... Dar care de faci?
Pregana Echo.
Thank
Thank you.
Maybe.
Beau.
Ok.
Și vă dau și vouă să beți.
E bun.
This is amazing. It's
Demisec.
amazing. It's shit, but it's amazing.
Oh, I will take
It's
it.
not shit. Please. Comes from his lordship. His lordship does
I mean-
not drink shit.
I mean, I've had better, but it's good. Yes, it's good, my lord. Yes, thank you.
I
Thank
will
you, of course.
drink as much as I can.
But face yourself, my darling. Face yourself. We have to rest. Face. It's the wine.
Agent
Și
zice...
mai las așa vreo câteva degete pentru ceilalți dacă mai vor. But I will drink it just so you don't.
No.
Agent zice, it is peace water. But it is what it is.
Anything for you, my darling Dark Knight? Yes, of course.
I did this for you, Echo.
O râgâitură din aia, da. Well, while you all set up camp, I shall be right there. Și mă pun undeva mai în colț, mai încolo și mă pun așa efectiv în fund, așa, acolo. Da, așa.
Agent se încălzește un pic la foc și în apropierea focului sumunează Domnului. Și Noel se duce deja înăuntru că era frig și începe să ningă un pic mai tare în noaptea asta.
Ok.
O să stau și vin după aia înăuntru. Mai stau jumătate de oră până când simt că îmi cade capul de somn, că sunt obosită că am dormit 2 nopți.
Ok. Mai e ceva ce vreți să faceți în prima zi? Sau
Nu-i prima zi, e prima zi.
Da.
Am putea să fi împărțit discuțiile pe...
Ascultând episoadele trecute, a few things. Noi am găsit 2 cărți acolo în The Emperor's Tomb. Pe de o parte am găsit The Journal of Athol, and pe de altă parte we also found a book that details the experiments that were carried out in the Empire, including 3 locations.
Corect.
I
One
would
of
like
which
to
was
work together
destroyed.
with Noel. The journal was destroyed.
Nu, una dintre
Would like to
locațiile.
one of which was destroyed. That's correct. I would like to work with Noel to maybe find out and pinpoint where the other 2 locations are on the map.
Ați aflat informații on the map. Păi,
On the map, yes, if it's possible.
Da, pentru că era în journal. Stai un pic, că...
Just to have it out there so that we would know.
Dacă vă văd la un cu citeri, să aduc aminte și de cartea aia despre demon, ce am luat-o atunci de mult,
Yeah.
dacă vrei să mai studiez ceva și din aia. Chiar.
Sure.
Acum pe drum avem timp de...
Let me do that with Zero.
Da, Songs of Fallen Wings ați găsit voi, o carte that contains information about resurrection spells and about experiments that the Empire did in the past to create oratory class demons. It does contain the location of 3 facilities inside the Empire. One it's in Winter's Grace, și știți unde e Winter's Grace, care ăsta...
It's the one that I witnessed. Is it at least a part of it?
Mhm.
Așa, one in Atlas Dam. Atlas Dam would be here.
To the south, da. Adică nu chiar south, nu?
E al doilea cel mai mare oraș din... E capitala...
Deci că e universitar.
Centru universitar.
E centru
Da.
universitar
A Imperiului.
pentru nobili. Și Hărmine e centru universitar for commoners.
Ah,
Yeah, I could only afford Herminia.
Așa. Și the other one is...
Nu.
Agent a fost în Atlasdam. Și Agent a fost în Atlasdam, așa-i?
De pe aici trebuia să-l duc în Atlas Dam.
like, man, life was my god.
Și the last one
Școala vieții.
în Grandport.
Wow. În Grandport?
Da.
Păi, unde era?
N-am mai fost de mult în Grandport.
Nu.
Tu ai fost în Grandport, ba da.
Eu am fost în
Aia
Grandport.
din... N-am mai fost de mult în
Been
Grandport.
all over. I'm a...
Și Agent a fost în Grandport, acolo a fost...
Da.
Putem să facem un mention aici când am dublu click pe Grandport și la fel și pe Atlasdam și pe Winter's Grace, că there's possible facilities for experimentation,
Da, acum o să zic.
Empire experimentation.
Mhm. Și în cartea asta sunt și mai multe detalii despre oratorii Class Demons, cum le-au făcut sau un pic mai detaliat experimentele sau numai așa
Experiment.
vag?
O să scriu pe scurt acum experiment location. În Grandport. Atlasdam. Și le și boldez. Și în Winter's Grace. Și o să scriu după aia mai frumos altă dată.
Mhm.
Ok.
Altă chestiune.
Da, the book contains information about resurrection spells and contains information about oratory class demons. Yes. Doar ca să știți, mai mult de 10 jumate n-aș vrea, aș vrea să oprim. Nu vreau să vă grăbesc, deci dacă nu terminăm discuțiile și ce vreți să faceți până la 10 jumate, it's fine, continuăm data viitoare, nu e problemă.
Sure.
Ok.
Câte zile au trecut?
Cum?
Câte zile au trecut? Că noi am
O
cam
zi.
mers în timp ce am avut discuțiile astea.
O zi.
Una. Of 3. Ok.
Ne-am
Altă
găsit că a fost în
chestie.
real time aproape.
O să mai concoctui atunci încă un potion, ca să avem 3 cu făcute.
Ok, cool.
Și o altă chestie care nu o folosim, dar ar trebui să o folosim, este every single day I would like to concoct an ounce of poison via the jug of alchemy.
Ok.
An ounce.
Păi, cum funcționează jug of alchemy? Nu, jug of
Depinde
alchemy...
de ce faci. O să ai să fie cantitatea.
Alchemy, din câte știu,
Face acid, basic
Half an
poison,
ounce,
jumătate, half an
Half an
ounce.
ounce.
Da, basic poison.
Ah, da, chiar
So like a very tiny amount, nu?
Da.
Și depinde de tine, Mircea, ce poți face cu half an ounce. Eu oricum tot fac. I'm going to have a discussion with you, Orion, because from what I hear, you need the words in Proto Terran to activate the thing. So I will ask you the names of all of these things that the gel can produce in Proto Terran.
Stai să-mi transform în miligrame, am înțeles că mă disperă cu ounces.
Half an ounce sunt numai aproape 15 ml numai.
15 ml. O să zic atunci că dacă 15 ml e one use, adică poți să pui pe one use.
Ok. Câte zile mă lași retroactiv să fac chestia asta?
Retroactiv?
Eu tot generez. Teoretic în fiecare zi aș genera half an ounce poison.
Acum mi-ai zis prima oară.
Cum?
Acum mi-ai zis prima oară că vrei să faci asta.
Cam așa, da. De asta întreb. Dacă zici că nu, acum am zis prima oară, atunci de acum încep.
Hai să zicem că de acum încep, că nu mi-ai zis până dacă nu.
Ok. Fair enough.
Măcar un mesaj, știi, dacă ziceai, bă, vezi că, uite, știi? Da, dacă acum am zis.
Corect. Atunci așa, de acum încolo, I make poison.
Okay. No, ține minte că e one use, adică you can coat one blade in poison, să zicem, cu 15 ml.
Still 1d4 damage.
No. Ok.
Possibly.
Cât timp ai vials, poți să-ți pui. Să zicem că un vial, nu știu, dacă poate să țină 10 uses sau nu știu exact cât ține un vial. A tiny vial. Dar poți să tot îți pui în vial.
Pe zi un use fac atunci, da, bun, sigur.
Ok, atunci poți să-ți notezi că până Stegana deja ai 5. Ai fi 5 zile și o să ai 5 uses.
Nice.
Ok.
Depinde cât de mare e.
Pe 15 ml e o țără.
Da, depinde cât de mare.
Într-o sticluță așa poți să pui în 5 zile.
Da, știi, alea de sânge, în care îți ia sânge, alea de 10.
10 ml?
Eu mă gândeam la siropul de tuse. O sticlă de sirop de tuse, mă gândeam, mai
nu știu, o să ne gândim, nu știu acum cât are un vial exact cât ar putea să țină. No, nu știu, 15 ml. Nu-mi dau seama, trebuie să măsor, chiar o să măsor să văd ce înseamnă 15 ml și îți spun.
Eu imaginam o sticlă de sirop de tuse.
N-am la mine, că după ce aveam, dar cred că nu mai am prins. Dar...
Rușine, Alin, rușine.
Am.
Cum să n-ai brubetă.
Stai acum, caută. Nu, până caute ele pubeta, mai e ceva ce vreți să faceți?
Îți mai de jucărie? Înțeles de 20.
Oh, alea de 20? Ok.
Ok. Și un vial să fie cam așa și așa, atunci probabil vreo 4-5 uses maxim.
Dar numai că de 20 ani astea nu se umplă niciodată. Poate ține 25.
Păi nu, dacă e 15, un half ounce ce faci odată, e de 15, știi? Cât încape în aia și așa.
Ok, hai să zicem atunci 5 uses ai pe un vial.
Bun.
Da. Zi de ce mai faci tu, Ștefan, vreau să zic eu o chestie și cred că atât o să fac eco.
Zi tu mai întâi. Că eu am murit în cap, Alice.
Când m-am dus un pic să stau departe acolo, înainte să pun la somn, stau și mă gândesc un pic și mă răzgândesc și aș vrea să mă concentrez un pic pe bandul cu Marco, care l-aș fi avut activ în ziua asta. Și vreau să mă gândesc și să mă concentrez pe bandul cu Marco, să văd dacă pot să-l simt, să-l detectez, să-l, nu știu, mă concentrez foarte mult pe our bond.
Ok.
Am vrut prima oară să mă concentrez pe The Sun, dar m-am răzgândit și încerc să văd dacă pot să-l contactez pe Marco some way.
Ok, te concentrezi pe Bond și îi simți prezența și chiar îți apar flashes of your memories with him. Momente importante care te-au marcat pe tine ca și Blue Mage. Dar nu reușești să-i transmiți ceva sau așa, nu. Doesn't work like that.
I know, I was trying. Atâta. Nu, pe The Sun încă nu vreau să aflu nimic, nu mi-e frică aflu ceva sau nu.
Dacă văd pe Echo singură, cred că aș profita de ocazie să mă duc să vorbesc cu ea. Da? Fă-ți
Ok,
acum.
imediat, un pic.
Ușor, ușor.
Ok, păstrăm discuția aia pe după. Altceva? Mai vreți să faceți în ziua asta?
Eu o să vreau să vă zic dar asta poate până înainte să ajungem. I would like to invite you all to once we are in Stregana again, I would like to invite you all to the tower with me. I think there are some things that you should learn, not necessarily about me, but about the world. There are so many things in the world that are being kept secret or perhaps being falsified or swept under the rug. And I think the more that we understand about the world, the better we can accomplish our tasks. For example, what do you know about the horoscopes?
Not more than you've been telling us.
Except that your powers are influenced by them.
Yes, well, this is
Nothing.
an opportunity to learn more about them. And of course, there is 1/12, one for each month. But what if I told you there is a 13th?
I believe you.
I've heard crazy
Right.
things.
That is the
Right.
sign I was born under, but I know precious little about it myself, and I want to learn more once I'm back.
What month is
Why?
that? 13 months.
It does interest me, however, why you'd insist on this fact.
Yes, it is fascinating, of course, Orion darling, but why?
Oh,
I
Particularly,
mean, we are
so
eager to learn.
I just want you to. I guess there's no truly particular reason. My main point is knowledge should not be kept locked away, a secret from the world, controlled by only the most influential or powerful people. I want to make sure that there are as many knowledgeable people in the world as possible, and well, learning about the stars, and I'm not telling you to learn about my exact powers, but learning about the horoscopes, the stars, and the star signs. I think that's something that is important for all of us. So, not saying you should devote too much time to this, but if you can join me sometime in the tower.
If, and not only if, but if it would help you,
Well,
of course, we are in. We are there for you. Yes, I cannot wait to see more of that fabulous place and all of the knickknacks that Momoka had. But yes.
I will join out of courtesy, but
It will be a chance to learn more about me and of the world as well. I think that is important.
all right, Orion. Color me interested.
Excellent. That is what I like to hear. Atât am vrut să vă zic.
Ok. Noel te întreabă, may I also join? As I told you before, I want to stay there and help Momoka. I just want to see the books and read.
O să mă uit la ea și o să zic, no! I'm joking. Of course you can.
Se uită așa la tine. Alright. Șterge peste nume, nu o să mai fie Alex de acum. O să zic Angry Farmer.
Angry Farmer. Yeah!
Angry Rabbit Farmer. No.
Can I see that name? Can I see as she writes it?
Yeah,
She
sure.
writes that down?
Yeah, sure.
No. That can stay.
Alright. Ok. Bun, atunci dacă nu mai vreți să faceți altceva.
So can I do the
Ah, da,
echo, or
corect.
is that something that takes time?
No, yeah. Go with
Ok,
it.
dar atunci cât e afară și stă singur acolo. Like a weasel.
Îs distrusă, știi? Sau așa, efectiv, cât e de urechile ușor plăștite, coada acolo lângă mine, zăpadă, că e zăpadă, fac niște din ud și frig și stau efectiv.
I will tell
Going
her
on.
that
No.
I'll try to get her inside. And then just go there.
Dacă ai veni, mai vedea cum stau și mă uit la carte. Mai vedea cartea deschisă,
Ce carte? I don't know about any book.
my spellbook,
Ah, okay.
this big old spellbook. Aoleu, și după discuția asta, cred că ai vedea pagina lui Marco. Aș închide repede când ai venit. Scurt ai vedea numai, dar n-am cum să arăt când l-am făcut-o. Te-am așteptat la frecat. My darling Dark Knight? No? I was just... No? No? Nothing? Yes? What is happening? Are you all... Yes, the dome is up? It is time to rest?
Yes. But first, that power that you said you kept for me.
Ah,
I've been informed it might be somewhat beneficial, actually. Especially now that we're going through Segana.
well, Lady Isolde was really hoping to give it to you. Yes, I'm assuming it would be helpful for you. Might even, I don't know, further develop your Dark Knight skills or something. Yes, here's the thing though. I hope it works the way I thought it would. I've never tried this before, so if it doesn't work, just remember it is not my fault. I've never done this before.
I'm
I-
willing to risk it.
Oh, there's no risk, just that it might not work, and this power I would only be the one to have it. It's no risk to you.
Well, that's even
You would
better.
have to make a bond with me. And I'm hoping that the way my
Just not
magic
enough.
works, because we shall make it official, something like that. It's more official. And I'm hoping that my magic, and actually yours as well, will get along, and this exchange will happen naturally. I have no idea. I've never done this before, and Marco never told me if this was even a possibility. He never told me much about my powers, so here's hoping. But you're willing to make a bond, yes? Of your own, free will, and not...
What does that imply? Is it demonic in nature?
Well, yes, but not in the way you're thinking. I'm not a demon, and I do not know why I have to keep reminding you all I'm not a demon. Again, that would have been amazing, and I think easier, considering everything that happened, some of which you now know of. Again, thank you for keeping it a secret. I'm not ready for the others to know just yet. And thank you that... Your eyes haven't changed. So I'm happy. Thank you. How about I explain it like this? We are friends, you and I. This bond
That's
we
a
are
bond.
about to make. Yes, it will be also of a magical kind. Just imagine a ribbon of silk or a thread that ties us together, and hopefully that would be a bridge, kind of enough for this power to transfer to you. Usually when I
It's
make
an
bonds with
exchange.
creatures, yes, but see, I've never done an exchange before. Usually I am the only one who gets powers from my friend. So I will try and concentrate, but I do not know if it works like that.
How ready are you to trade now? Or as soon as possible. I want to get
Now?
used to this before we get to Stragana. Do you think that's possible?
Suntem încă în prima zi, nu?
Da.
Yes.
Ok. So there are a few more days until Strigana. Mă uit cumva în spate la dom. Toți băgați înăuntru. Numai noi suntem afară.
Da, da.
Mă uit la dom. Not today. I do not feel that with my current state. I am not in the right mind place for this, and I do not wish to be the reason this doesn't work.
Okay.
I'm also really tired, so maybe tomorrow.
No, I don't want to push it. I just wanted to get, in case it works. I want to get used to it. I don't
Yes,
want it to
tomorrow.
be-
Tomorrow, Reno. Making a bond with a creature is not too straining, it's not hard. I'll say it like that. But it does require some emotions from me, and I am not tomorrow.
Understand. Now come inside. I told everybody I was coming out to get you inside.
Yes, all right.
We are reading
shall-
some books. Maybe you are interested.
Mă ridic, mă scutur de zăpadă, mă tind așa un pic. Yes, well, I am quite tired. Mă uit la tine. You usually sleep with aging, right? I mean, next to aging.
Yes.
Acum toată lumea doarme împreună, că aveți un două.
Știu, păi nu, adică, până acum. Sleep with me tonight. Next to me. I do not wish to be near Carabas tonight. Come on. Și mă duc. What are you waiting for? Come on, the others are waiting for us. Come on. The others are waiting for us. Come on.
I will follow inside.
I like the enthusiasm. I will follow. Și atunci când intru în dom, o să mă... Nu avem locuri, că nu e, dar bedroll-uri, avem bedroll-uri și mi-l pun pe al meu efectiv lângă al tău. Deci efectiv ca și lipite, știi? Lângă al tău. Și stau și mă uit așa și like...
Your mouth tough to Carabas like this.
It's like, oh, Carabas se întinde. Oh, yes. Ah, the place is all mine.
Atunci
So
când văd că se
good.
relaxează, nu mai fac numai sorry-uri și I didn't mean to do that. Fac o...
Ai, eu am crezut că e zis să te scape. Lol, nice.
Poate atât îți face răspuns. Eu... Nu mă merge!
O merg.
Trebuie să-ți acoperi fața.
You got
Da,
this.
Știu că nu...
You've got this.
Nu știu. Și mă pun efectiv așa lângă sacul tău, atâta. Și aștept. Cât de obosită sunt, nu o să închid ochii până nu te așezi în sac lângă mine.
Păi mă așez
Na!
în sacul de tine.
Atunci o să închid ochii și mă pun și o să dorm. Finally.
Ok. No, bun.
I sleep on my back.
Ok.
Sure, whatever.
I usually
that
sleep
means.
on my back. That's my headcanon for Renault. He sleeps on his
atunci-
back.
Da, atunci Eco o să doarmă în seara asta pe o parte, efectiv întoartă așa spre tine. E cu spatele la restul, sau nu știu cum e te-am așezat. O să dorm cu fața spre tine.
Să pui mâna pe tine.
Yeah, vezi că
Doarme, nu ai-
very,
nu de la-
very light sleeper.
Nu
I
de la
wake up.
început. Noaptea o să te trezești, că te iau în brațe și din alea, dacă e, da. Dar dorm dusă, că s-o pusit, trebuie să-mi dau și eu un long rest. Doamne, n-am mai dat un long rest.
Ok, atunci vă dați tot.
Actually, nu te-aș trezi. N-aș face chestia genul ăsta, că văd că dormi. I just let you sleep. But I will put my hands up like this.
Ok,
Atât.
ok. Atunci o să aveți cu toții un long rest, puteți să vă dați dacă nu v-ați dat deja. Prima zi, în drum spre Stregan a trecut.
Mulțumim pentru atenție.
Am zis, e un episod pe zi. Vă continuați drumul spre Stregana. În a doua zi, dacă e ceva anume ce vreți să faceți sau nu.
Atâta doar
Chestia
seara,
asta.
dacă vine Renault iar să mă întrebe de Bond, o să zic iarăși că nu asta. Atâta.
Ok.
Ok.
Ok. Atunci...
Și în rest, nu zic, a doua zi, nu mai zic absolut nimic. O să fie o zi în care Eco nu o să vorbească deloc.
Deci o să vină a treia
Altă ziua.
zi. Cineva să joacă cu astea? Nu știu ce se întâmplă. Ok. A treia zi, undeva la 7 și ceva, spre 8 și ceva o să plecați. Cineva și-a pus un note aici, văd, pe data de 21.
Tu te întrerupi.
Ce?
Nu știu, te tot întrerupeai.
Ștefan și-a pus un note.
Unde? Ce-am făcut? What?
Pentru data
Unde?
de
Dacă
21
Și dacă te-ai
octombrie.
ținut că nu scrie nimic în note.
Da, doar new note. Atâta văd.
Cineva a făcut un new note pentru data de 21 octombrie. Am arfe not
Pe
live.
calendar?
Da. Cred că tu l-ai făcut.
What? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to.
Am crezut că ai tu un note a tău sau cineva, nu.
Eu am notes, I have my own Ronan notes. Of course. Don't you have nonsense in there?
Ok, deci nu e ceva ce să se întâmple acum în data
No,
de
no,
21.
lose it. I don't even know why I did it.
I-a pus și Alin una.
Da, eu îmi pun unul pe care trebuie să-l țin minte, că tot uit.
Ah, ok.
Deși
Ok.
pot să-l fac să nu-l vedeți. În afară de Mircea.
Lol.
You cool like that. Hai, pe 21. O șters, ok, acum am văzut că am șters, but how do I do that? Like plus? Cu simbol, add new note, uite acolo. I'm not gonna do it.
Ok.
Dar eu nu l-am pus. Da.
Ok, so următoarea, a treia zi, deja. 1, 2, 3, așa. Deci mie merge tare prost, dar nu știu ce se întâmplă.
Da, te tot întrerup un pic, așa. A
Da.
treia zi, atâta vreau la un moment dat scurt, când facem o pauză la prânz sau ceva, să vorbesc un pic cu Orion. Și spre deosebire de alte zile, aș veni cam mai direct, așa, nu mai grăjel și nu știu ce alte chestii. Și aș zice numai că Orion, darling, I didn't get the chance to say this before when you first told us, but I am really sorry. I feel really bad, and I'm really sorry for what happened to you, especially with this karatea you mentioned. And I hate it, but I have to tell you this. I am worried of you being a sleeper agent for the doves. So if you see me watching closer than before, please do not be offended. I am just I'm worried. I'm just worried, Orion.
Of course,
I hate her so much and I cannot wait to help you kill her.
I appreciate that. And do not want to simply kill her though. I want to expose her first. I want the entire world to see just what a horrible person she is. Her manipulations, her
Mm. Well, yes, we
evil
should.
deeds.
Her and some of the others as well. Maybe. I have been thinking about that quest we passed in Still Snow, about the Russell fellow who owns a printing shop. Maybe at some point we could use him, use his printing machines to get some information out into the public, not specifically about this Galatea, about others, maybe here and there, expose some stuff. Not too
Yes.
specifically at first, of course, but
It is important that we don't just make people into martyrs. We want people,
Yes.
everyone to understand.
we do want
How
a
proud
real
they
change after all.
As for being a sleeper agent, honestly, I'm worried about that too, because if I were, I don't think I would be aware of it. And I spent a lot of time with her. A lot of those memories I blocked out of,
Of
I
course.
believe they call it trauma. And, but this pretty much goes hand in hand with what I told you earlier. If I become a danger, if I lose my way, I expect you guys to stop me.
Stop, yes. But stop. The others are. I mean, I understand the reasoning. I just, first of all, hope it doesn't come to that. But I know there are other ways. And you have been through enough, so there will be other ways to help stop you. I'm sorry you went through all of that.
I
now
appreciate your
understand
kind words.
I understand some other things about you now, and
And, well, I suppose I should. This is a good opportunity to tell you I also feel sorry about what happened to you, to lose 3 families. I can't
Yes,
imagine how that is, but we are stronger now. We are learning from all the things that happened to us, and we can make a difference.
yes, but it changes a person, so that is also another thing I'm scared of. If you're just telling things, how much you can change until you are completely different. Anyway, yes, it is hard. Like I told you, Une talked about you a lot. She really missed you. Numa was always mentioning you and hoping you would come by. I was also really curious all the time as to who you were. I'm sorry you missed her.
I'm glad she had someone else after I left too. To keep her more company.
Oh, she was always surrounded by everyone. She was, you remember, everyone in the village was.
Also to love. Yes, of course, but it's not the same as having someone in your home, having someone love you, having someone treat you as a parent, as a guardian.
Yeah. That's why I left. Joined the circus. Couldn't handle it. Numa hates me now, I'm sure, but it was the only way I saw to not
Well,
break down.
It is any consolation, I'm sure he hates me too by now. So our reunion will, because I left for so long, and Yeah. Our reunion will be most interesting.
Oh, da.
But it some time. In more time. No, cum să zic, it will be some time until then, so we should be ready then. Now we have other things to take care of. Yes. I just wanted to tell you this. So I hate that I have to be suspicious of you now. I fucking hate her for making me feel this way, but I wanted to tell you. That's why I'm watching you.
And I expect you to watch me closely.
Good. Și mă uit la mine în alea și dau niște rabbit meat.
Oh yes, thank you. I was just getting ready for a snack.
No, și atâta, numai atâta.
Ok.
Și din nou o zi în care nu o să vorbesc
Stai că până acolo,
Cerbus deloc.
până acolo.
Ah, ok.
La prânz, a treia zi, în data de 21.
Da, pe atunci am vorbit, Orion.
Da. Vorbeați, erați un pic mai în spate, o să zic că Aegon era mai în față un pic și Cerbus cu Renault și Noel probabil mai în față decât Aegon un pic. Și voi de ați rămas așa în urmă ca să vorbiți numai voi doi. Și, familiar path pe care l-ați făcut deja de câteva ori, cred că, na?
Au dat înainte,
O să auziți ceva gălăgie în față, în dreapta, un pic, de drumul de unde sunteți voi.
Te-ai blocat, eu n-am auzit ce ai zis.
Nu m-au auzit?
Probabil, eu n-am auzit, nu știu.
O zi doar că în față și pe dreapta.
Da,
Și
s-aude
n-am
gălăgie,
aflat într-o zi.
s-aude gălăgie, gen. Și la un moment dat, cumva, e un mic cutremur, the earth rumbles and the rock rumbles beneath you și cumva toți deveniți instinctiv defensivi, unii dintre voi, vă luați armele, vă luați, nu știți ce se întâmplă. Și la un moment dat, de pe o stâncă, din partea dreaptă, așa, vedeți, practic, cum zeci de copaci sunt smulși din rădăcină și aruncați în toate direcțiile. As this giant mod creature, cu dita mai gura, basically țâșnește de desubt și sparge pământul și piatra de la suprafață, crapă efectiv totul și iasă și vedeți pe cineva cumva că sare împreună cu creatura asta și vrea să-l prindă cu gura și să dea la o parte, and he's using some sort of an ability or an explosion or something, sau de dita mai boom, ca și cum explodează un fireball that propels this humanoid creature in the direction of that monster, and with two slashes, each time it slashes the creature, it explodes.
With what?
Cum?
What weapon?
It
What
looks like a long...
Da.
E prea departe. E prea departe.
Într-o mână ține.
Da, într-o singură mână.
O sabie.
It might be a sword or something. Each time this humanoid creature slashes the monster, its flesh explodes. Și creatura încearcă să-l muște și îl împinge cumva pe drum în fața voastră. Și zboară piatră și pământ și copaci și frunze și crengi și cumva încearcă să se protejeze. În momentul în care se ridică, e scena asta cumva, creatura cum e pregătit să atace cu gura și this micote fellow holding some sort of a blade se uită la voi, se uită la creatură, fuck, run! Și fuge în direcția voastră, în timp ce creatura aia vine pe drum și începe să fugă. Nu chiar fuge, că arată mai degrabă ca a giant worm. It slithers its way towards you. As this micote fellow just runs and takes his gunblade and prepares to fight the creature. Și ne oprim aici.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
Ok.
Oh
Am crezut
shit.
că e, am crezut că e Kyo prima oară.
Nu, nu. Așa că ne
Mai
oprim
nu,
aici.
nu.
m-am gândit că e un gunblade.
Da.
Ne oprim
Do you
aici.
recognize any of those?
Da. Păi aveți un gunblade cu voi.
Ah, că am luat în templu, am găsit. În
E,
templu ăla.
e model mai vechi.
Da, probabil.
Ați mai văzut ceva de genul ăsta, pentru că ați găsit la
Am.
one of the... Era un Hrothgar, dacă nu mă înșel, care avea un
Da, era un
gunblade.
Hrothgar.
Da, un schelet sau ceva.
And
Cadavru.
at the
No, era
temple which,
cadavru.
by the way,
Era destul de
Păi,
proaspăt
locul-
cadavru.
Da, nu era schelet.
și acolo iar Orion sau Gracefield.
Da, corect.
Da?
Victoria Ryan.
Și ne
Da,
oprim
aia,
aici.
da.
For now și o să continuăm direct cu encounter-ul ăsta sâmbătă. Când jucăm.
Ok, deci jucăm sâmbătă atunci.
Hai să opresc regista.
În 27. Ce?
Yes, I am